Well, at this point, one thing we know is the fact that JD supporters will never stop. They will look for every opportunity to spin a narrative to favor JD. Now, in the case of the kids, the little girl turning ill and Cora taking the girl to the hospital, remember, JD came out and posted, oh, they were okay. This is the evidence. I spoke about it. If you've not seen the live stream yesterday, go watch our live stream to hear all of that because that's not what we're going to be talking about here. Immediately, JD stirred the pot. That's how all his followers pounced on Cora and they started analyzing her from the clothes she wear, the kids, how, oh, she doesn't dress them properly, they are not fully covered. That's how they got the virus infection, that's how they got the bacteria infection. They are just here talking about what they don't know. They were not in the room when the doctor was diagnosing. They only know what Cora said. And if Cora had not taken the kids to the hospital, that would have been another thing. Now, I just want to come in here to give you people an example and shout out to this blogger, Keeping It Real on Facebook, Keeping It Real 2.0, because she went back and forth because she stood her ground, stating that people should not be talking nonsense in the sense that don't say what you do not know. Okay, if you're not sure, do not open your mouth to say it. But then these people will just categorically beat their chest and tell you that this is what it is, okay? Stating that Cora's home is full of ants and that's how the bacteria or viral infections and things like that. Oh, the child is asthmatic, the child is this, the child is that, even though they've not come out, either parents have not come out to state exactly what is wrong, but because JD said nothing happened when the kids were with him, of course, let's spin it around and blame, a Korra for it. Now, one of the example I will read to you what this person said. So I won't say the person's name. And Keeping It Real had posted something but it didn't sit well with this particular person. First of all, everybody have the right to their own opinion, okay? But it seemed like the opinion of this blogger did not sit right with this person, and this is what she said. She said, all these women are evil, just like keeping it fake. So she called that keeping it fake. For somebody that works in the medical field, is sitting here justifying that household and does not cause allergies and asthma when baby A went to the hospital over coughing and unable to breathe. That's why they prescribed the inhaler. If you don't know nothing about an inhaler, it is for people with respiratory problem. She needs to go back to the medical school and change her profession. Her and her followers, they claim to be in the medical field. Ask Google, apparently is smarter than keeping it fake. With her little page that only gets 15 comments, she's lucky and she's talking about it's not allergies because the baby is not coughing anymore. Well, damn, she was coughing this morning. There's a lot of things in life you can't fix, but you can't fix. There's a lot of things in life you can fix, but you can't fix stupidity. So this is what this person is saying. Now, first of all, reading what this person wrote and reading what Keeping It Real wrote, you can tell that the Keeping It Real, the blogger, is way smarter than this person, but this person is trying to act like this person is the smart one. First of all, the kids came off coughing from their father's home. But from this write up, this woman or man, whoever this person is, from the name, it sounds like it's a woman, wants you to believe that the child magically started coughing when the child was at Cora's house, which was what that was not what happened. If you check or listen to, I played that when we were reviewing this case. Okay, I played it and I was able to prove to you people that when JD was in the park with the kids, they were already coughing. They were already coughing. The child had the discomfort, the signs of not feeling well, and everything when the child was with JD, but JD just ignored. Do you understand? So this write-up that she's talking about, there are ants in Korra's home, the Korra doesn't cover them up well, this and that. This is the write-up that this person would have been advising Justin on Justin's page if they were real supporters. So you see why I always state that these people are not real supporters. If you're coming across this page for the first time, you're welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Welcome to Trends with Octavia Kora here on YouTube, and subscribe, turn on your bell notification. So now, in response back to this person, keeping it real, the blogger said, mentioned the person's name and said, I said ants do not cause viral infection. Please make sure you are typing correct information and learn to read to comprehend. Many of you have comprehension problems and need to go back to school. Ants do not, and she wrote in capital letter, ants do not cause viral infection. That's what I said. Make sure your facts are correct. This is how y'all wind up being sued for being sued for defamation. This is how you people wind up being sued for defamation. Sorry, I'm being distracted by family here. So, do you know the difference between viral and bacterial infection? You clearly do not. Ants can cause bacterial issues, but not viral. None of us know what the diagnosis was, which is exactly. Cora just hinted a little bit and didn't say much. So, this person coming out and saying the child is asthmatic and things like that, it's not true because there's no evidence to prove. Okay, she did not say what exactly was wrong with the child. So once again, the blogger is right, and this person that wants to run her mouth is actually wrong. So she said none of us know what the diagnosis was. You guys are assuming allergies and asthma. Who told you all that or confirmed it? You are simply you are simply from the page of the page typing rubbish and jumping from page to page typing rubbish stuff you have no information on. Do you have her medical record? She's been congested for a while, so the device given can be used to make it easier to administer medication and help to get it cleared. I also didn't say coughing and sneezing has stopped. I said they subsided. Do you know what that means? It means they have become less. Please go somewhere and sit down and stop making a fool out of yourself. Don't ever come for my knowledge on healthcare. I will run circle around you. I have never said I worked in the medical field. I do work in the healthcare industry. Please make sure your information is accurate. Stop spreading lies. Go learn how to knit, crochet, or something. Find a new hobby. You are obsessed. My healthcare knowledge tells me you may need to go lay on someone's couch and may need a medication or two. What page do you have? How many comments do you get? And she continued and said, I'm not on here looking for coins. I work. And she added laughing emojis. So, but the page you are talking rubbish on, this, they want money and they all give it to her. You are the mumu. See how silly you look. Slow Boss Academy members for a reason. Where are your children? They need to come take your phone or send you on a trip somewhere you are bored. Go tell JD to go back to school to finish the medical portion, his degrees, to finish his medical portion of his degree since he said he's basically a PCP. Can fix stupid. And she rounded up by saying, keeping it real. And this is actually fact, I second what this blogger said because I don't see how you're going to skip the whole thing that happened. Okay, right from the beginning. Kora was in Nigeria, right? We all saw that she was in Nigeria because she filmed everything. Even when she was coming back, landed in London, she did a video talking about the London situation and things like that. How she will not allow that affect her. So we saw her going, we saw her coming back. She even told people to guess before she entered her flight and mentioned where she was going. So I don't see how you will skip all of that. Fast forward and you want to claim that that Sunday night, few minutes after the child was handed over to her, the ants in the house jumped into the children's nose, their head, and everything, and caused them to have bacterial infection, viral infections, and every other thing that made the little child to not be able to breathe and things like that. I disagree totally with that narration, because you do not, just as the blogger stated, you do not have the record of the health record, okay, of the child. So you cannot come out online and categorically state that the child has asthma or she's asthmatic. Okay, that is you guessing and speculating. The child is not your child, and it is not your job to be speculating on what kind of illness the child has or what kind of illness the child does not have. But this is something that you see happening over and over and over and over and over again, in the sense that they jump and they see that the children were with him. He didn't take them to hospital. He didn't care for them. He didn't do anything. The mother came back all the way from another continent and took the children to the hospital. And this is the narrative they want to, actually push out there, that the child got sick because there were ants in the home, because there were this, because there were that. She clearly said she would check her home. She would check to see if there's anything. Did JD ever come out online to say, okay, I'm going to check my home. I'm going to see if there's anything. Anybody can, even adults, okay, can be allergic to something. Everybody's allergic to some one or two things. So it can happen to anybody. It's just figuring out what are those things that the person or the child is allergic to, and try to avoid and keep that thing at bay from the child. And that's what a reasonable parent would do. Try to figure out what's the problem with your child and tackle it, from the bottom of the whole thing. Let me know what you think in the comment section about how these people are spinning this narrative. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next gist.